Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about Wings of Mercy and Lock 8 search and rescue for drones. So this summer, I'd really like to get a group of people together and drone a whole lot of areas. And basically, what you do is you're gonna need a Mavic drone of some sort. And you so basically, you can get an app for these types of drones, and you can do search and rescue grids autopilot. And what it does is takes thousands of pictures of a certain area that you slap a grid to along, let's say, the river or the river bank. And it'll do a 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile grid as wide and as big as you want. And for an example, you could take these thousands of pictures and you could put it together as a map. So it'll be taking pictures of the ground. I know I use the Mavic Air 2. Um, Dylan's Wings. It's you need a license to fly. Has all my information, insurance, everything. But what I'd like to do is start some sort of, not a group, but a private messenger group of a special bunch of people willing to put time in searching for possible clothing of Dylan, or anything that has anything to do with Dylan. So with this type of job, analyzing pictures like Wings of Mercy would do as they're looking for a missing person is, you'd analyze all these pictures, and it could take a really long time. It's sometimes overwhelming, even if it's not your own child or it's just clothing. You can catch yourself up all night looking through pictures. So you got to be kind of careful with that. Just take your time and take a break. But what I'm going to do with all the pictures before I share in a Dropbox is I'll put it through Lock 8 search and rescue program for drones, and it'll scan thousands of pictures, and it'll circle different objects, and it's triggered by color. So we'll put in the colors of Dylan's clothing, and it'll scan through all these pictures your drones took, and it'll target circles around any object. From quite a distance. I can be 30 meters up and catch everything. You can fly a lot lower. Like I said, it's autopilot after you set the grid. It's pristine 4K imaging, so you can see everything. So I'm really just hoping that we can get a good team together for this summer, some dedicated people with maybe some drones that are willing to help me out and do this project. It's a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. We did it back in 2020, and we didn't find anything, but we can be more thorough and go further. We can do where Dylan went missing. We can go everywhere and literally take shots of everything, and we can take our time and go through each picture and find every little crevice. So that's what I was thinking, and I don't mind training people to fly drones, and if you want to get your own drone, they're quite amazing. I can help you get your license. It's only a $10 course. Same place you would go get your license for a car at the DMV. And then you gotta register your drone, which is $5. It's not too bad at all for your basic license. And I encourage, you can use them to search for animals, people, you do all kinds with drones. I was recently out on a search for a lost dog not too long ago. A family messaged me. I didn't know who they were, but I was on it. It must have been 8:30 in the morning, and I said sure. I didn't even hesitate. I love helping other people. You read all this stuff lately on Frank's magazine or nighttime podcasts or any of this, and it's a little ridiculous. You guys are kind of flipping the switch and making me look like someone I'm not. You guys don't know what it's like to live in my shoes. But, everybody has an anger point, where they don't know how to control their emotions.